The upper Kanamaluka Tamar estuary is at the heart of Launceston, bringing life not only to the urban area, but to the valuable wetland habitats that fringe the city. Since the time of European settlement, the upper Kanamaluka Tamar estuary has been important for transport and recreation and has been modified over time. Just as the Kanamaluka has shaped the development of Launceston, the way we understand and value the estuary will shape its future.
The development of Launceston has had quite a large impact on the upper estuary. We have infield areas, so some of it is lost. The oldest part of Launceston is serviced by a combined drainage system where the stormwater and the sewer run in the same set of pipes. What that means, particularly historically, is that when we had large rain events, we also had large amounts of untreated sewage entering into the waterways. The River Health Action Plan is going to see a $140 million investment into the estuary, into our combined drainage system, which will reduce the number of overflows and the volume of water that gets into our estuary. So even if we do have an overflow event, it will be largely clean stormwater, with most of that dirty stormwater and the sewage captured in the network to be dealt with at the sewage treatment plants. The City of Launceston has been working in partnership for decades to improve water quality in Launceston. We've got empirical data from the 60s and the 70s, from the 90s and today that really show a massive improvement in water quality across time. Water quality in the upper estuary is important. We know it's important to our community members. They really value a healthy ecosystem. They really want to be able to recreate in the water safely, whether it's sailing or rowing or in their kayaks or swimming in the gorge. And people like to look out over clean water as well, so that's important. It's also really important to look after the natural environment and the natural ecosystems that's here for their own sake.
Better water quality in the estuary is important for the whole system, including the Tamar Island Wetlands and its ecosystem, found not far from the city centre.
The Tamar Islands Wetland Reserve is a really significant area because it's recognised internationally as a key biodiversity area. So it's a safe haven for animals, for birds, for mammals, for frogs, for invertebrates and fish. It's also home to some really rare and endangered species, such as the green and gold frog. Wetlands such as this provide ideal benefits for people. You can have bird watching, photography and walking, as well as the wetlands act as a giant sponge for floodwaters. They've also been called the kidneys of the earth because they filter out toxins and pollutants and waste products, and that improves the water quality of the area. Wetlands are really important in regards to climate change. They act as a carbon sink and basically pulling carbon dioxide out from the atmosphere and storing it. Water quality in the upper estuary is really important because the animals and plants rely on it.
We can all be really mindful about what ends up in a stormwater network. So what we put down our drains, the rubbish that we might drop on the street accidentally, that all ends up in our waterways. So being really mindful about what goes down the drain is one really positive, simple action that we can all take. It's amazing that we get to live in a beautiful city. We have waterfront here, fresh water in the gorge, just 10 minutes walk away, and the beautiful wetlands of the North Esk and further down the estuary that we can all enjoy.
There are a number of ways that we can protect this estuary for future generations. It's about inspiring and motivating people and making them care about an area, being involved with volunteering for things like working bees and clean-up days, and thinking twice about what they do with their own rubbish.
Balancing urban life with wildlife is necessary to ensure the future of the unique habitats and species of the upper Kanamaluka Tamar estuary. From the catchment to the coast, we can all play our part and work together for healthy waterways.